Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Sheila with the Mark and Sheila real estate team.
Today we'll be answering some consumer real estate questions. Let's get right to them, shall we? Here's the first question.
Okay. Dear Mark and Sheila, I'm selling my home and the buyer's lender has provided a preliminary loan approval letter. Does that mean that the buyer is approved for the mortgage? I don't want to move out of my home until I know it's really done.
No, your buyer's loan is not yet approved. A preliminary loan approval, also known as a lender pre-approval letter, generally means that the mortgage company has reviewed the borrower's credit and income information and has found it to be sufficient to meet underwriting guidelines for the loan program. Often, the buyer's employment, income, and sometimes assets or source of down payment funds must also be verified. In addition to the borrower qualifying for the mortgage, the property must also qualify through an appraisal and examination of the property's title information. If everything goes well in those additional processes, the lender may issue a loan commitment letter, which is a notification that the lender intends to grant a loan, which usually includes the terms of the loan and any additional conditions to be met. Now, even with a loan commitment, the lender is not bound to complete the transaction. Although the vast majority of transactions that make it this far do close, the fact is it's not final until the transfer deed is recorded and escrow has closed. Here's our next question. Dear Mark and Sheila, I've applied for a home loan with a local mortgage company, but I wasn't happy with the rate and fees they were going to charge me. When I told the loan officer I was going to check elsewhere, he told me that if I went somewhere else and they ran my credit again, my credit score would be hurt. That doesn't seem fair. I feel like I'm stuck with this lender. What can I do?
It sounds like that loan company is trying to scare you into not shopping for a better deal. Don't buy into it. The fact is, whenever an inquiry from a lending firm prior to granting credit is made on your credit file, it can impact your FICO score about 5 points. However, the system recognizes that you may want to talk to more than one loan source. As long as you do your comparison shopping within a short time period, say within 30 days, additional credit pulls by another company for the purpose of granting the same type of credit, say a mortgage loan, will not continue to lower your score. For me, having a loan rep tell you this would be a red flag, and maybe you should take your business to another company. If you would like a recommendation for a good mortgage lender, contact us personally, and we'll be glad to refer you. Mark, are you ready for another one?
Sure, let's go.
Okay. Dear Mark and Sheila, I'm looking at making an offer on a small home, and my realtor is asking me if I want a radon inspection. They could not tell me what radon was or why I might want it inspected. They just said it was on their list to ask me. What is radon?
Radon is a colorless, odorless, tasteless, naturally occurring radioactive gas that's formed from the decay of radium. Lung cancer has been definitively linked with radon exposure, with cigarette smokers being at even higher risk. Radon gas is found in pretty much all parts of the country. Now, in New Mexico, Sandoval County is rated at having a Zone 2 potential for moderate levels of radon gas, with Bernalillo County being a Zone 1 area with a potential for higher levels. Now, if there's a concentration of radon gas in soil beneath a home, it may naturally percolate up through gaps in the slab and into the home. If the air inside is not being changed out often enough, the gas can build up. The only way to know for sure if there's a high concentration of radon gas in a particular home is to have the air inside sampled over a period of days using a test canister or a radon monitor. Weather conditions, the amount of activity in the home, including the frequency of opening and closing of doors, and other factors can impact the accuracy of the readings. A sustained reading of over 4 picoliters per liter, or 4 trillionths of a liter of radon, is considered by the EPA to be the actionable level. Fortunately, radon testing is pretty cheap, around $100. And if found in a high concentration, you can fix the problem for between $1,000 and $2,000 for an average size home.
Okay, here's our necessary fine print disclaimer. This information has been well researched. Still, be sure to consult the appropriate professionals before making important decisions for yourself. We are not engineers, financial planners, or nuclear physicists.
Well, that's our report for today. If you missed some information we covered here, you can find a copy of this program and past programs on our website, markandsheila.team.com. If you have real estate related questions which you'd like answered on the air, email them to us at info@markandsheila.team.com. We'll be back soon with more on the local real estate market. Take care.
See you next time.